October 10, 1700, Lebanon and Connecticut was incorporated. 1701, they build a fort at Detroit in the Michigan Territory. March 8, 1702, William III died and was succeeded by Anne of Great Britain. May 27, 1703, St. Petersburg was founded by Peter the Great. 1705, Virginia's slave codes decree that all black men and mulatto are considered real property. 1706, Grace Sherwood is convicted of witchcraft and jailed for 8 years and Benjamin Franklin is born. 1707, settlers who were German Reformed in religion established the first Palatine settlement in the German Valley area of New Jersey. May 1, 1707, the United Kingdom gains independence. 1708, a Swiss settlement at New Bern is quickly destroyed by Indians. 1709, the Carolina proprietors grant a tract of 13,500 acres to agents representing Swiss and German Palatinate emigrants. 1710, the U.S. reached 331,711. August 1, 1714, Anne, Queen of Great Britain died and was succeeded by George I of Great Britain. April 14, 1715, the Yamasee War began. 1716, the first group of black slaves arrive in the French territory of Louisiana. 1718, the French city of New Orleans is founded by Louisiana's governor as part of an ambitious program of French expansion along the Mississippi River, and New Orleans is settled by immigrants from Canada and France. 1719, colonists from Northern Ireland and Scotland settle in Londonderry. January 23, 1719, Liechtenstein gains independence. 1720, the U.S. reached 466,185. December 7, 1720, Hanover Township was formed. July 25, 1722, the Dumas War began. 1723, Palatines in New York Colony migrate overland to Berks County, Pennsylvania. 1724, the French colony of Louisiana exiles all Jewish settlers from the colony and establishes a code to regulate the activities of the blacks. May 7, 1725, Governor Francis Nicholson of South Carolina left for Great Britain to respond to false criminal accusations. May 9, 1725, an ambush of British colonists by a numerically superior Abenaki force in modern Fryeburg, Maine was repelled. December 15, 1725, a treaty was signed ends the war between the New England colonies and most of its Native American adversaries. December 17, 1725, Stoneham, Massachusetts was established. 1726, the French erect a fort on the Mississippi at the mouth of the Illinois River, part of intensive expansion in the Mississippi River Valley. June 11, 1727, George I of Great Britain died and was succeeded by George II of Great Britain. July 25, 1729, the proprietors of the province of Carolina sold out to the British Crown. 1730, the U.S. reached 629,445. 1732, cobalt, at atomic number 27, was discovered. February 12, 1733, the English settlement of Savannah and the province of Georgia were founded by James Oglethorpe. 1735, platinum, at atomic number 78, was discovered. 1736, Scottish immigrants established the settlement of New Inverness in the colony of Georgia, near the mouth of the Altamaha River. 1738, Virginia establishes new cities of Augusta and Frederick on the western side of the Blue Ridge Mountains. 1740, the U.S. reached 905,563. 1741, a Moravian settlement is founded at Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, on the Lehigh River by immigrants who left the Georgia colony when their settlement failed. 1742, coal is discovered in West Virginia. July 19, 1745, Wabanaki Confederacy forces raided towns in northeastern New England, killing 1 and taking 2 hostages. September 5, 1745, Wabanaki Confederacy forces killed and scalped 2 people in what is now Thomaston, Maine in their last raid of the campaign. November 28, 1745, French and indigenous forces burn Saratoga, New York, killing 30 and capturing as many as 100 British colonists. 1747. The Virginia-based Ohio Company is organized by Thomas Lee to open up the Western Territories to settlement. 1748. Frontiersmen from the Virginia colony found Draper's Meadows, the first permanent settlement west of the Allegheny Divide. 1749. The province of Georgia overturned its ban on slavery. 1750. The U.S. reached 1,170,760. January 22, 1750, Hardwick Township was chartered. January 27, 1750, Cumberland was created from the partition of Lancaster. March 3, 1750, Stafford Township was established. June 11, 1750, Kent in Michigan was established. June 24, 1750, the Iron Act came into force. November 6, 1750, Jonathan of Connecticut died. 1751, nickel, at atomic number 28 and used in nickel coins, was discovered. June 15, 1752, Benjamin Franklin's kite experiment took place. September 3, 1752, the British government adopted the Gregorian calendar. 1753, bismuth, at atomic number 83, was discovered. May 28, 1754, the French and Indian War began. June 19, 1754, the Albany Congress. 1755, magnesium, at atomic number 12, was discovered. 1757, settlement begins in eastern Tennessee. October 1758, the Treaty of Easton was signed. 1760, U.S. population was now 1,593,625. September 8, 1760, Pierre de Rigueur signed the Articles of Confederation. October 25, 1760, George II died and succeeded by George III. 1762, Louis XV deeds to Spain all French territory west of the Mississippi River to compensate Spain for her losses at British hands. 1763, the Pontiac War begins. February 10, 1763, the Treaty of Paris ends the French and Indian War. October 7, 1763, the Proclamation of 1763 issued by King George III and the British settlements cannot be allowed west of the Appalachian Mountains. February 1764, James Otis urges a united response to the recent acts imposed by England. April 5, 1764, the Sugar Act was passed by the British Parliament. July 1764, James Otis publishes the rights of the British colonies assorted and proved. August 1764, Boston merchants began a boycott of British luxury goods. September 1, 1764, the British Parliament passed the Currency Act. March 22, 1765, the Stamp Act was passed by the British Parliament. March 24, 1765, the Quartering Act required American colonists to house British troops. May 29, 1765, Virginia's House of Burgesses adopts the Virginia Resolves. July 1765, the Sons of Liberty is formed. October 19, 1765, a Congress of delegates from 9 colonies adopts the Declaration of Rights. December 1765, more than 200 Boston merchants refused to pay the Stamp Act. 1766, hydrogen, at atomic number 1 used in water, is discovered. January 1766, the New York Assembly refuses to enforce the Quartering Act. March 18, 1766, the Stamp Act repeals. May 21, 1766, the Liberty Pole was erected in New York City. August 1766, violence occurs in New York. June 29, 1767, the Townshend Acts were passed by the British Parliament. 1768, Nepal gains independence. July 1768, merchants in Boston and New York boycott British goods. September 1768, English warships sails into the Boston harbor. 1769, the province of New York fails to enforce the Quartering Act. December 1769, the Colony of New York is published by the Sons of Liberty. 1770, U.S. population was now 2,148,075.